you happen to see. Yeah, if I still have a lot of questions and then still need to process the learnings today, can you give me that reaction? Okay. If you feel amazing, can you give me a heart for day one? Do you feel amazing at the moment? Can you give me? Okay. Some people don't really react. I don't know because you have no more energy left to react, or you are too confusing to react, or how. But it's okay. So the first part of this evening plenary, I want you to again meet a new friends in this plenary and have a chat with them. I learned from the morning, so I will paste the questions to the chat so you can use that. But again, you will have like 6 minutes to have the conversation with your fellows. I just give you some suggested questions, but feel free to carry on the conversation if you have something to share. Of course, some of you might know each other. Some of you might be, this is the first time, so do a proper introduction. Or if you don't want to do, it's completely fine. I don't really mind. I hope your partners don't mind either. Okay, so I put 3 suggested questions in the chat. The first one is 3 non-Isaac things that you should definitely know about me. If I can use one color to describe my day today, the color will be something. And if you have one cool conversation or one aha moment during the day, so I hope that you can share with your fellows as well. Okay, all the questions clear? Yes. Okay, so Phil, so Chris, can you help me to bring everyone to the breakout rooms and see you in 6 minutes?
I've opened all the breakout rooms. They're going in the breakout rooms.
Is everyone back yet? Okay, hello everyone. How was the conversation? All good? Did you know a new friend of yours in the plenary? Okay. Spend time to talk to the people. Okay, I think that is one of the most interesting part of being in the regional network. So you have friends from all over the region, which is pretty cool. Great. So let's start the plenary today. Okay, before starting the plenary, I don't want to show the screen. Well, someone is adding in the room. Okay, so if you happen to know the answer of this question, please don't spoil it. Okay, but if you haven't, try to guess it. I might have asked this question several places, so the secret has been revealed to someone. But if you don't know that, just guess with me. Okay. From your opinion, is everyone here? Okay. From your opinion, where do you think is the most like valuable land in this earth? Again, if you already know the answer, especially from me, so keep the secret. Okay. If you haven't, then have a guess. So where do you think is the most valuable land on this earth or in the world? Any guess? You can open the mic. I don't think we have a lot of people, so just open the mic and then share your thoughts or put on the chat. Okay. Any thoughts? Where on earth is the most expensive piece of land? I see a lot of confusing faces. Just a guess. Mumbai for sure. One Mumbai prior, can you share a little bit? Why do you think Mumbai is the most like valuable land on earth?
It's the most expensive.
It's more expensive.
Yeah.
Expensive of standard of living and expensive in terms of lands are slightly different. So if you are considering standard of living, then I don't think it is the answer. Okay, I see. Anyone want to raise your voice? Where do you think is the most expensive piece of land on earth? Someone told me it should be Tokyo. Someone told me it should be New York. They are quite expensive, right? Hong Kong. Serafina, why Hong Kong?
It's one of the hardest to affordable city in East Asia. Shanghai is even harder, but then I mean in Hong Kong, land prices is one of the top one on the world.
Okay. Someone is speaking, correct? Okay. I see Indonesia. Go ahead.
Okay, I think Singapore.
Singapore. What do you think Singapore is the most expensive?
Because their land is very small and they are running out of land to live. Yeah, anyway.
Okay.
I think
Thank you. Nishan, I saw you put Toronto. What do you think Toronto is expensive? Or the land there is the most
I think it's expensive because of the cost of living there. That's it.
I see. Taipei. Tony, Taipei cannot be the most expensive. Come on. Like I disagree with this option. Okay, I see two very interesting two interesting comments on the chat. I would love if you want to, you can share. Some say graveyard and some say cemetery. Lina, if you can explain why you choose this option, can you share with everyone why you choose this option?
Okay. There's someone asking me about this before, and they reveal the answer. So what I understand will be this is the where that bury a lot of things like knowledge and dream, and then plans that haven't done yet, and then a lot of like things that the people like a lot of experience that the people build up like from the day they born until the day they die. Yeah. So this is the valuable land. Yeah.
I see. Thank you, Lina. The second person, I think, have the same. Mingy, can you share? I'm doubtful because I shared this with us in Malaysia in the past. But anyway, if you want to share, please feel free to go ahead. Mingy, can you share what do you choose graveyard as the most expensive place on earth?
Yeah, for me it's because people die and with a lot of regrets. So there are a lot of hope and dreams that is not fulfilled, but they're already gone. So yeah, I think that's the reason why I see that's the most expensive land that you cannot use money to buy back anymore. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so let's start the Plenary and I can share with you my thoughts on this as well. Okay. Let's share my screen. Great. Let me put the chat in so I can see what is happening here. Yeah, I'm doubtful because I shared this I say in Malaysia a few years ago. But anyway, I think the message is very beautiful. So the most valuable plan, according to the article, like according to the book that I read, he said that the most valuable land is the graveyard. But the simple reason is that you imagine that a lot of things happen, right? And a lot of things didn't happen. But imagine that if you have too many things, that a lot of books that haven't finished, a lot of relationships that haven't set yet, and they're all buried under the land. So it's probably bury a lot of expensive things, but then it becomes all invaluable because of course like money cannot buy it anymore. It didn't happen, so nothing happened, right? So that's why they choose the graveyard to be the most valuable land on earth. So again, this is the opinion of the writer. You can think more about that. You can even argue about that. It's completely fine. But then I think the concept that that coming out after that definition or the ideas of that is about die empty, which means that when you actually go into the graveyard, there's nothing there, nothing valuable there, and because everything already happened, right? So you go and die empty, and then everything you plan, whatever you want to do, you already fulfill. So that is the concept of die empty, and let's discuss a little bit more about this. I want to share with you more about this. So what does die empty means to you? What does die empty means to you? You have any thoughts? If you have, you can put on the chat. What does, if that is the definition, right? So what does die empty mean to you? The moment you go into the graveyard, how do you want to feel? Keep the question or the answer for yourself. So I have a questions, and I would love everyone to go through the journey with me. You can close your eyes. I'll find a place that you feel comfortable and think about this question. So imagine that today is the last day on earth that you can do something. And when you open your eyes, in the moment you finish everything, there will be a person who follow you and record everything you do. All the people you met, all the conversation that you have. So imagine that there will be someone to record your last day on earth. So how do you imagine that will look like? Again, from the moment you open your eyes to the moment you finish your day. How do you want your last day to be recorded? And it can be published as a book later on, right? So how do you want the book look like? What kind of content should be in that book about your last day on earth? I hope that you have some images in your mind at the moment. Today I want to share with you about die empty, right? And I think the first thing I want to clarify that die empty doesn't mean that you have to get everything done today. It's definitely not. It's also not like live like there's no tomorrow. And it's definitely not about just do whatever you want, just following your will. It's definitely not. But for me, die empty means that we know that our days, our times, they are numbered, they are finite, and they will run out at some point. We don't have unlimited time, right? And I know that I have a very unique contribution to make to the world, and no one can replace me, or no one else can make the contribution that I can do. And the most important thing, that contribution is not about me, about myself. It will be for someone else. It will be for something a little bit bigger than me. Yeah. So time is limited. I have some responsibility in this world. No one can replace that. But that responsibility is definitely not about me. So that is what I am doing. So let's go back a little bit to the earlier questions I asked, right? How do you want to die empty? So I want to close the day today, a very hectic day for everyone, with this question. And of course, if you want to share your thoughts with me, you can send me a text. If you want to keep them for yourself, it's completely fine. But we only have one song together. So the song starts from now.
And I'm here, just like I used to be. We were here in old days with you. With me, all my fears have gone when you whisper to me. No matter how near or far apart. When you feel so lonely, I'll be here to shelter you. When you feel still so lonely, I'll be here for you. If I could fly above the clouds like all the birds, and I could hold you for a while to let you feel my pulse, still here, all alone. My whole life and all my home. You're my whole life and all my home. And I'm here, home with you. With me.
Okay, the song finished. Time is very limited, and thank you so much for joining the space with me. I hope that you have some spikes of thoughts about this. Let's come back to this question several times. And thank you again for joining day one of the summit. Yes. So I officially close the plenary with this question. And the next part, I want to leave it to our CC. Can I call CCP? Chris, are you there?
Yes, I'm there. So I'll just stop the
Okay,
recording for a
wait.
minute.